Good morning. It is opening day of rifle here in Georgia, and I think it's going to be a pretty good morning. It's cool. The winds are low. They're supposed to be low all day. We have had a full moon, but what you gonna do about it? They moved all night, I'm sure, but don't mean you ain't gonna see them today. Trey's down south, so I'm sure you'll see some of him here in just a minute. He's on a meat hunt. He's going to kill this morning. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if I want to shoot a doe this morning or if we're horn hunting throughout the rest of the year. I hadn't made my mind up yet. Just depends on what steps out, I guess. But it's still early. I'm about to get my stuff together and start heading into the woods, so we'll see y'all here in a minute.
Set up right above a bedding area. I'm hoping maybe I've got a big draw that leads from it to this flat up here, and really just hoping something's coming back into bed. I've had a bunch of deer on this camera, so we will see. I had a really nice buck in here yesterday at about 9 o'clock, so anything can happen. I'm probably gonna kill a doe this morning though if she comes out. She's in trouble if she comes, that's all I'm gonna say. But I guess let's hang out and see what happens. It feels good, I got a good wind. It's a whole lot cooler than what I thought it was gonna be. It's cool this morning, I'm telling you. I haven't seen anything yet, but boy, I've heard some shots this morning. Everything's moving. Squirrels, birds chirping. I've heard a bunch of shots already. I've probably heard 7 or 8. I still got a pretty good gut feeling about this though. It's just a matter of time before one walks by me. Because a big doe's starting to sound better. And I didn't pick the right tree either. My legs are going numb. There we are right there. Deer right there. think I just missed that big son of a gun. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I missed him. I freaking missed him. Alright, so after watching the footage, and I walked over here to where he was at. Oh my, I can't believe that happened. I hit a tree that was beside him. If y'all can see that or not. Right there. That's what just saved that deer's life, I believe. What dang Gatorade. But the thing is, the way it skirted that, like the way it hit the side of this tree, his body was still behind it. But there's found a piece of hair. Oh, there's a dang raccoon. Raccoons are going to bed, I guess, from feeding. Oh, I don't know if you can see him. Right there. That's a big old coon, too. That's the second one I've seen in like 10 minutes. What are you looking at? Get on. Go. There he goes. But anyway, I hit the tree. But he was standing behind it like this. Which means it still should have, technically, I guess it still should have hit him. If that falls out one more, then we'll start throwing stuff. But I'm not seeing any blood. I don't know. I'm gonna look around a few more minutes and see if I can't find any blood, because technically that still should have hit him. Oh, well, it's confirmed. It was all tree. I mean, every bit of it. I tried to tuck it against that tree because how he was angled, and I really could only see, from my view, his brisket and half of his front shoulder. But when he put his brakes on, I mean, what else do you do? He was 20 yards from me. I couldn't get a shot any time closer than that. Everything, it's so thick in there. But I made a big loop, and I checked everything. I mean, I looked and looked and looked and looked. I can't, there's nothing. He's fine. I mean, when he ran off with his tail up. Didn't act like he was hurt. Yeah, so that's my opening morning of 2024 with a rifle. I missed what would be my biggest Georgia buck. That's my second encounter with this deer, and let's hope the third one's a charm if I get another shot at him. I know what he's doing now, though, and I know how to hunt him. I've been knowing how to hunt him. It's just gonna take the right time. But I'm gonna walk out of here and go throw myself a pity party. That's part of deer hunting, though. You miss. I've had a lot of great seasons, and this year I've been handed to it. I've had a big case of humble pie, but
is how it goes. Hopefully Trey and the guys down south have some better luck than I had this morning. I do count it as a win. I mean, I did get to see my target deer that is my number one. I did get an opportunity to shoot at him. I did shoot at him, and I did it to myself, so that's how that's gonna go. I'm gonna give it a break for a little bit and see if he comes back on camera, which I have a feeling he's probably not going to for a while. But this time of year, we need to be on scrapes. That's what he was coming to. Straight to the community scrape that about every buck on this property is using. So, oh, look at that. There's a bunch of turkeys. Well, I say a bunch, 2 hens. Everything's out and about this morning. I'd just about go sit somewhere else, but I've done enough damage for the day. I don't feel like shooting again. So, well, that's it for me on this video, and we'll see you on the next one.
There we go. Good afternoon. It is Saturday, October 19th. It's opening day of rifle season here in Georgia. Me and Henry and the guys were down here at our lease in Marion County. I didn't get to film this morning because after I got up in the tree and got all my camera stuff ready, the SD card I had was invalid format, so it wouldn't let me record, but it didn't matter. We didn't see nothing, no way. But we had a full moon all week this week, and obviously last night, out of 7 of us, nobody's seen a deer today. So this afternoon we're getting a little aggressive. I got Mr. Henry.
What's up?
With me, and while everybody else is sitting in stands this afternoon, we're gonna get a little aggressive and do a little still hunting. We got 2 finger ridges that run off into a swamp down into a creek bottom, and we're pretty much just gonna work the edge of it and get on these points so we can watch both sides, both draws, and see what happens. I mean, we're gonna try to get, like I said, try to get aggressive and try to get down there in the thick stuff where these deer are not wanting to come out of. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, we're just gonna ease on down in here and see if we can't pop us one. So I didn't blind you with my headlamp, but we did what we set out to do. We still hunted about half of the property, worked some points, worked some drainages, made a couple setups, and it just didn't pan out. We got confirmation one of our guys did shoot a doe, so that's at least one down, but out of 7 of us, that was the only deer that was seen tonight. So, but I know it's been slow this weekend.